I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the Russian Federation.
Distinguished Mr. President, the 1994 Cairo Programme of Action on Population and Development outlined universal benchmarks for international cooperation in this field. That people-centered document enshrined the principles that are today the basis of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. We are convinced that the provisions of the Cairo Programme are still valid and do not call for revision. For them to be effectively implemented, it is crucial to take into account the economic conditions and cultural traditions of member states and to focus on population goals that are shared by all. We welcome progress in the implementation of the outcome of the International Conference on Population and Development, ICPD. This includes a global increase in life expectancy and a reduction in maternal and child mortality. However, more needs to be done. This is true for such areas such as improving education and public health, fighting non-communicable diseases and promoting healthy lifestyles, empowering women, fostering employment, and also fighting extreme poverty. Russia remains committed to the provisions of the Cairo Programme of Action that are in line with our national priorities. The situation in our country today is characterized by a demographic shift. There are more older persons and there is natural population decline. To deal with these challenges, the President of the Russian Federation in 2018 identified the country's national development goals for the medium term. These are being implemented as part of our nationwide projects. The targets include increasing life expectancy, ensuring sustained natural population growth, and halving the existence prevalence of poverty. Measures are being taken to combat cardiovascular diseases, to provide for early detection of cancer and to reduce infant mortality, to preserve and restore reproductive health of the population, to increase the accessibility and quality of free medical care for women during pregnancy and childbirth, and to support families with children. Russia deems that international cooperation in this area is important. In particular, we fund projects in different countries of the world in cooperation with the United Nations Development Programme, the World Health Organization, the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, and other partners. In this context, we were interested by the initiative to organize a Nairobi anniversary summit on the ICPD with the support of UNFPA in November 2019. It is our understanding that the aim of this event is to become a multi-stakeholder platform for sharing experience on the implementation of the Cairo Programme of Action. At the same time, we trust that the work of this conference, which is not going to have the status of a formal UN meeting, will be based on the approaches to the population agenda as determined by the ICPD consensus and will not result in the adoption of any new additional commitments in this area. Thank you.
Representative of the Russian Federation.